straight into it. All right, pretty exciting call tonight. We're unveiling the new systems, which is really exciting for our Team 3 business page. So I want to welcome everyone onto the call, and I want to start out with some recognition, some big shout outs. So first up, Michelle has had an amazing sip and sample in NZ. She did that alongside the highest income earner and ramping up her posts on social media. And we also had Ainsley. Well done, Ainsley, and welcome to the call, Ainsley. Where is Ainsley? I can see her there somewhere. Yep, I can see her. There she is. Hey, Ainsley, welcome to the call, superstar. Three-way calls, Sam grinding it out with prospects. So well done to you guys. We had Carol, Lennon went consultant, so well done, Carol. Rosanna leading from the front with her team doing three-way calls, and Annie created her first consultant, so well done, superstars. Shez going out doing launch parties, which is incredible, so thanks, Shezzy, for all that you do. Fawn has been on fire. Where's Fawn? Put your hand up, Fawny. You've been absolutely on fire, girl. 5 enrollments in the last 2 weeks. Just did your first three-way call with me then, which is pretty cool. So, I did my first three-way call with you. So, well done. And Monique and Julie did a sip and sample this week. Jono been on top of compliance this week. So, thanks, Jono, for all you do. And to my beautiful wife, Rach, because she's crushing it even though she's going through so much personal stuff. So, all right, so let's get into tonight's call. Firstly, I want to introduce a couple of people onto tonight's call because they are going to be sharing their story and doing you share, they share, repeat. So I'm really excited to hear from the first person. So what we're going to do is introduce the amazing Lozzie. So Loz, please introduce yourself for those that don't know who you are. You're going to share your story and you share, they share, repeat. So go for it, Lozzie.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So my name's Lauren and I'm living up here in Brizzy. And before nutritional cleansing, look, I was totally burnt out mum of 2. I would rely heavily on coffee and sugar to get me through my days. I suffered with a really bloated tummy, which would upset me most days. And I just didn't have the energy. I just thought it was okay to have a nap on the couch most afternoons. So I was just tired of it. I was looking for something and I wasn't sure what. And it needed a change. So 2.5 years ago, I met the awesome Greg and Rach in a park, believe it or not. And it totally changed my life forever. So 2.5 years on, my life has totally changed. I love these products. I'm bouncing out of bed. I'm hitting the gym at 5:30 in the morning. I'm a happier mum because of it. And I just can't go a day without these products. I just believe everyone should know about them and have them part of their life. So that's kind of my story. Awesome. Okay, so do you want me to jump straight into it with you, Cher? Yep, cool.
Straight into it. Sorry, I was muted. Yep, straight into it.
That's okay. Do you want me to draw it out or just talk it out?
You can talk it out. What you can do is, you can draw it out and then show it on the screen. So whatever's easiest for you, Lozzie.
Okay.
Everyone's wanting you to draw it out.
Yeah, I was going to do it on a whiteboard, but I don't think you're going to see it very well. So I can just draw it out. Sorry, can you just bear with me for a sec? Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my lovely husband as an example. So my husband, Matthew, is going to jump on a premium pack. Okay, and Matt has had an awesome 30-day experience. He's lost 13 kilos in 40 days, feeling fab, and he wants to share with 2 of his mates, okay? So he's going to share with Andrew and Troy because they've both been asking him what he's doing. And for signing both of them, his 2 friends up on a premium pack, he's going to earn himself $80 each for Andrew and Troy. If he does this within, if he does this in the same pay week, so Monday to Monday, he's going to earn himself, your $80 each is going to be doubled to $160. So far he's earned himself $320, which is pretty exciting. And for moving to the first level of consultant, he's going to earn himself an extra $50, which brings his total to $370. And that's sharing with his 2 people. Okay. And because Andrew and Troy have also had amazing experiences, they decide to share with 2 people each. Okay. I'm just going to make up names. Okay. So Andrew shares with, I don't know, his girlfriend Susie and his mate Pete. And Troy's going to share with, I don't know, his mum and his sister. Okay, so for helping Andrew share with 2 people, Matt's going to earn himself $100. And for helping Troy share with 2 people, he's also going to earn himself $100, which I'm going to add $200 to my total, which brings that to $570. And for reaching the next level, which is manager, if you do this in your first 60 days of becoming an associate, you're going to earn yourself an extra $250 because our students are so grateful, which brings your total to $820 US. So that's you share, they share.
Love it, Lottie. Well done. Let's give her a round of applause. That was awesome. Who here hasn't ever done you share, they share, repeat? Sophia, yeah, awesome. Yeah. So, is there anyone else who's never done you share, they share, repeat? It's all good, Kylie. You haven't done you share, they share, repeat? Great. Okay. So, what I would love if in our thread, if you can put I haven't done you share, they share, repeat in that thread, that would be awesome because what I'd like to do is after today's call and through the week, I want to look at who doesn't know how to do it and I want to make sure that the person who got you started works closely with you to make sure that we draw that out this week. So it'd be awesome if you can just pop that in the thread. And it's not to go, oh, you don't know how to do it. It's to go, hey, can't wait to jump on a call with you and actually write it out with you and get you to do it so that you can actually work on this because this is so crucial. It's not funny to you growing a business because I guarantee you this, if you don't know how to write it out and you don't know how to talk about you share, they share, repeat, you are never going to do it on a call. Awesome. You're never going to do it on a call. You're never going to do it when they're most excited, which is before their box arrives or when they have that aha moment. It usually happens in the first 2 weeks of their experience. You've got to get you share, they share in front of them before their box arrives and then as soon as they've got that aha moment. So that's exciting. Pop it in the thread for me. I'd love to see who needs to work on that because it's a crucial part of our business and helping you explode your business. All right, so thank you so much, Lozzie. That was amazing. You're getting better and better every time at it. Love your work. So next up, we have Danielle. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Do you want to unmute?
How are you all?
Very well. Now, we would love to hear your story. Please share your story with the group. And also, you share, they share, repeat. Have you done it yet?
Yeah, I haven't really done it to customers, but I definitely need to. And having practiced this now, it's a lot easier. And I also videoed it too. So
Love it. So if you can share your story and you share, they share, repeat, that would be amazing. Go for it.
Yeah, sure. So my story starts over 3 years ago when I was meeting up with a friend. We decided to just go for a swim together, and she looked amazing. She was glowing. She'd lost a bit of weight, and I was like, what have you been doing? And she's like, oh, it's just this isogenics thing. You have shake days and cleanse days, and I've lost a few kilos. And I'm like, you look so good. And whatever, like, I didn't really care what it was. I just knew I had to do it because of how she looked and that glow. At the time, I was super tired. I had 9-month-old twin girls. I was living off sugar, coffee, wine, just to sort of function. And I didn't know any way out. That was just kind of my normal. And after seeing her, I was like, oh my God, there must be a way. And she made it sound so easy. So I got my premium pack, and within the first few days, like, I instantly felt that I had energy, and I knew like my body needed it. It was just amazing. So now, I love just having the shakes. They're filling, they're tasty, and it's just so easy. I love it. And now, like, friends and family are jumping on board, and I'm just really enjoying helping them as well. So that's about it.
Awesome. Good work. Love your story. Let's give a round of applause. The story's amazing. Okay, so let's share. You share, they share, repeat, the actual backbone of our business. Go for it.
Yeah, sure. So I might use Leanne. Can I borrow you for a minute? Can you be my customer?
Yep.
So Leanne, who are 2 people you know that would enjoy Isogenics products?
My husband and my mother-in-law.
Okay, cool. So your husband. So the reason I asked, Leanne, is because Isogenics doesn't advertise through traditional channels, and instead it rewards its members for finding new customers. So when you help 2 people get started, you can earn up to $370 right away. So are you a little curious to see how?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, if you have, grab a pen and paper. Leanne, as an example, so what was their names again?
David and Michelle.
David and Michelle, right. So if they started on the value pack, you would earn an $80 bonus, right? And let's assume that Michelle also gets started on the value pack. You would earn another $80 bonus. So the company is very generous, and if we enroll 2 or more new customers in 1 week, Monday through to Sunday, our product introduction bonuses can be doubled. How good is that? So have you got a pen and paper there?
Yeah, I do.
Just draw a circle with you on the top and 2 lines going down, and then a circle at the bottom of each, and that's David and Michelle. Now, next to them, you're going to just write $80 because you've earned that each. All right, you following me?
Yep.
So assuming that David and Michelle get started and order the value pack in the same commission week, Isogenics will double the bonus to $160. So that's for David and for Michelle. Now, that's $320. So this is called U-Share. So let's change your $80 into $160. Which brings you a total to $320. It's amazing. So
yeah, that sounds awesome.
It's good, isn't it? So when you do this, you'll advance to the leader level of consultant and be eligible for an additional $50 bonus. So that's already a total of $370. So just add in $50 in the middle there because you'll be a consultant. So Leanne, would you agree that David and Michelle would also want to earn the same $370 bonus that you've earned?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? Awesome. So we're going to help your friends as well to each enroll a couple of new customers who we're going to assume also get started on the value pack. And this is called They Share. So if you help David share with 2 customers, you would earn $100 bonus just for doing so. And the same thing goes for Michelle. So if she shares and gets 2 customers started, you would earn an additional $100 bonus. So that's $200 just for helping those 2 friends share with a couple of their friends. So far, that's a grand total of $570. So add in $100 for Michelle and $100 for David, because they've both become consultants and helped 2 of their friends. How good's that?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
So by doing this, Leanne, you've almost covered the full price of your value pack, yeah? But it gets even better. When you do this within the first 60 days of becoming an associate, the company pays you an additional $250 bonus, which brings it up to a grand total of $820. So, Leanne, how many members did you personally get started on the products?
2.
2, exactly. And how many customers did they personally get started on the products?
2.
Easy, huh? So you could have earned $820, and that's enough for your value pack and for the products for the second month. How simple is that?
Sounds really simple.
And that's all.
Love it.
So you
That
get your
is
product
so
paid
good.
for.
Hey, let's give a round of applause. That was amazing. Fantastic. Absolutely awesome. How did that feel, Danielle?
It's good. It's just practicing it.
Yeah, it's just like anything. It's practicing building your business at the end of the day. The more and more and more that you do that, and, you know, at the start, you may not be enrolling a lot of people. Like I'm just talking about everyone on the call here. Therefore, practice with a partner. You know, give your upline a call and say, hey, I need to practice this script because I need to practice this for the next customer that I bring on board. All right. So love your work. Absolutely awesome. Hey, I would love to hear from Jono. If Jono can unmute for a second. Jono, let us in on a little secret of what's been going on for you. You know, obviously you've been working long hours, busy, 4 kids, all of that. What have you been doing that's been working in the pockets of your life?
Okay, so basically I've been connecting non-stop with people who have shown an interest. What I've done with the photos that Greg put up yesterday, which I think Greg will forward to most people on the team, is that right, Greg?
It's on the team feed,
okay,
and it's also in our thread as well, so everyone's
so
got those.
Greg did a super job yesterday of putting up all the packs and the prices per pack. So what I did today and over the last few days have been messaging people that have shown an interest. So those people that have shown an interest and money isn't a factor, they just have it's not the right time for them to start. I send them pack 1 and pack 2. Those people that are have been sitting on the fence and money is a problem for them, I send them the photo of pack 2 and pack 3, which is obviously the weight loss premium pack and the 30-day nutritional cleanse pack. And when I send the message to them, I also plant the seed that the 3rd pack is generally a maintenance pack. And the only time I generally get people started on that pack is when they can't afford to start one of the pack 1 or pack 2. So I'm getting a lot of response back from that, and also people upgrading. It's almost like going to McDonald's and getting a small fries and being asked if you'd like a medium or a large. And that's what they're starting to do. But what I've been doing is just reconnecting with everyone who has shown an interest, and just following up, just non-stop following up, because, you know, a few weeks ago I hadn't enrolled anyone for nearly a month. Then I had 4 enrollments in a week. I haven't enrolled anyone for 2 weeks, and I'm hoping to do between 3 to 5 enrollments this week, just from reconnecting and keeping in contact, but not getting down in the doldrums that I haven't had any enrollments. Just keep planting the seeds, keep connecting with those people, keep checking in with them, and just non-stop grinding it out in the pockets of my day. And sometimes the pockets of my day may only be half an hour or 40 minutes, but I'm pumping out the text or doing some phone calls on the way home in the car.
So, Jono, would you agree that you're doing IPA, which is income producing activity, because it's literally the only thing that you can do at the moment in order to move your business forward? You really don't have heaps of time to post on Facebook and, you know, all of that sort of stuff and scroll on Facebook. You're really just contacting people, yeah?
Yeah, so really, obviously just contacting people. I can't do, through family reasons at the moment, I can't do sip and samples at home. So I'm having to obviously connect with people and trying to get people in my team to do the sip and samples. But ultimately just really belly to belly as well, and not being frightened to talk about the products and adding as many people, good prospects to health living. We've got a page there that's got 11,500 members. Yet, we might only get from 11,500 members, 10 or 12 requests a day. And that seems pretty disappointing to me, is that I go in there regularly because I'm one of the admins and think, okay, where's my team? Where are they adding people? And realistically, there's not a lot being added that I believe that is your free advertising platform. So, I've been adding people to that and then following up with them as well. So,
Yeah. That's awesome, mate. Really appreciate that. You're crushing it in the pockets of your life. Let's face it, you're working 6 days a week, 4 nights, you got 4 kids. So reality is you're busy, but that does not mean that you can't build this business, and that's what it's designed for, this business. And that's the best thing about it, is the fact that you can build it when you do work 6 and 7 days a week and have 4 kids. So, mate, no excuses. I love your work. Hey, I wanted to hear from a big shout out to Emma. Emma's on the call tonight. Beck has invited her onto the call. We wanted to give a big shout out to you, Emma. And yeah, it sounds like you're excited to find out what this is all about. So we're excited to have you. Also, big shout out to Sarita. Sarita, can you unmute for a second? Please, babe, you went to IsaUni Action in Manchester,
That's right.
the UK.
Yeah,
Please share.
exactly. Absolutely. Thank you, Greg. So, oh my gosh, so much to take away. Really is so much to take away from the weekend. I mean, I think the things that really like sort of moved me were firstly taking along Twinkle, somebody that I've enrolled that is developing a team right now, and seeing the change in her, the growth in her, spending time as well with our Rach Pedretti, and watching Twinkle's mindset and the light bulb moments in her was really touching for me, because I felt really proud of myself to have introduced someone else to this whole world as well. I think the learning by way of Heather Atkinson came on and did a really good presentation on the compensation scheme, and like teaching us as well to just have you share, they share, repeat, the fingertips, that it's an obligation to tell people about it, to make me think that it's got to come up in every conversation and not to feel awkward about it. That was brilliant. And then also just for her to talk about this being the only business whereby you can actually buy time. That really got to me, because I was thinking, it's like I've been before in corporate where, you've got all the hours in the day and you're working all of the hours in the day. But with this actual business, when you start seriously business building and recruiting people, you're actually buying time. What other business allows you to buy time when you have people under you working with you with the common goal? That cumulative effect, that's really powerful, really, really powerful. We did quite a few why exercises. That was really useful. That was with Helen Coy, and Rach did one as well with us. But that was really important for me, because being at the moment somebody, stay-at-home mum who's trying to avoid going back to corporate life, is trying to make this actually work for her. This was really, really important for me to work out, what's my why. My why was this time around on having, my second child. I didn't want to be that person who went back to corporate, worked 5 days a week, so many hours every day. I wanted to do things differently. So I worked out, for me, I'm actually around the kids right now, but my why is that I have to use my brain, though. I have to use my brain, because I'm that sort of person. That's what my skill, that's what I'm about from before. And I was sort of losing myself. And then having this now is just amazing, because I'm able to juggle the first thing, the priority being around the kids, my family, but I'm able to use my brain, that I'd invested so much time. I trained as a lawyer first, then I became a legal recruiter. And it's like, what was that all for? It was all for this, is what I feel right now. So that is that was really, really powerful. then just even being smarter about things. I think that's where, you know, Rach had to sit me down and say, you know, there's too much like perhaps hand holding going on for new customers, that kind of thing. So going back to basics, going back to reviewing all of our systems, you know, the wonderful systems that you guys have created to make things simpler. It's like giving people the recipe book, but not actually doing all the shopping for them, which is what I've been doing so far. So I need to be smarter about things. You know, given the amount of time that I have in the day, I really need to do that. So there was so much, Greg, that I took away from the weekend, to be honest. And just each time you just keep learning. And now I get it why people say you can't miss a single event. Because even if you've done that particular event before, each time you definitely learn something new.
Oh, that is so good. Thank you so much, Sarita, for sharing. And it is about getting to events, because someone says something a certain way, your why changes from event to event. Like, let's face it, like things change, things come up. So it's so good that you had Rach there. Like our Rach
Yeah.
has obviously been over
We were
there
really
working closely with you and Twinkle and Lee, and, you know, got you guys to Manchester. And, you know, the really cool thing about that is that you get to go there, you get to come back all fired up and really understand what you want out of this, because this opportunity transforms lives. That's the thing, through health and through finance or through income. So I'm excited for you, because I know that, you know, as a busy mum, you know, going back to a corporate life, you know, would be, you know, it's tough, it's challenging, no doubt. So
yeah.
Hey, we're here.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. But the good news is as well, that's the reason I was late, because I just signed someone up on a premium pack. So I'm really, really happy about that. And I'm really, yeah, I'm particularly happy about this one, because this is a lady that I met at the event we did, the shopping event, the unique shopping event. So actually it's someone that I've been working with for a number of weeks now. She actually was hesitating because she was looking to like sort of hit the ground running and be a business builder, because she's a yogi as well as a business lady, and so she's got so many people she wants to introduce the system to. But what I didn't realize was that, and this is why it's so amazing, this business and how things all come around, is I've had on my vision board to help brides, because I was really touched by Brooke, actually, by her transformation before she got married. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I didn't realize she was a bride, and just going deeper with the conversations and things and bringing stuff out with people, which I was actually really good at before, but I'd really lost how to do that being around kids. I just sort of lost the way. And having that further conversation with her, I was like, that's it. That's what I've got to go for. I want her. I had it on my vision board to help brides. And I'm like, now next month she's getting married. And she's going to be amazing as a bride, and I'm going to get to coach her through that. And after that, she's an international expander on business anyhow. So she loves this. This could go massive. I'm really, really excited about that.
Does anyone else feel Sarita's excitement? Like, let's face it, let's give her a massive round of applause. Like, this is huge. Like, Sarita, literally, you're over there in the UK, babe. Like, you're not on your own because you're here with us, but
yeah,
in a way, you're like paving the way over there for the UK, and I know Lee's doing it as well. He's doing an amazing job.
Absolutely.
Sarita, your energy just threw me over. I was having to do a few things, and I'm like, I have to see you, because it was just seriously contagious. Amazing, babe.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sending you lots of love as well, Rach, at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Keep this momentum going. And I wanted to hear from Brooke as well. Thanks, Sarita. Brooke, you've got a bridal expo going on. What are you doing, Brooke?
Hey guys, my internet's kind of keeps dropping out. Yeah, I'm doing a wedding show on Saturday.
Wow.
Can you hear me? I don't know if I'm frozen or not. I'll keep talking anyway. I'm doing a wedding show. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, cool. Wedding show on Sunday, and then I'm doing a launch party on Saturday before the wedding show on Sunday. So yeah, I've got a stall and yeah, all ready to go. I've got all my products ordered, and Rach has organised with corporate. I've got a 9-day cleanse to give away. So yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm excited.
Awesome. That's amazing. Stepping out of your comfort zone. You guys are killing it. This is so good. Well done, Brookie. All right. Okay. I am slightly pumped. You know, we're about to now share with you our new systems. And yeah, it's been something that I've been working on for a long time. And something that's going to make this so much easier for you guys. We're not taking away from the isogenic systems. We're actually just working. We've collated all the information. We've put it into a system, and you know we're really excited to unveil it tonight. So I'm just going to share my screen. What I'd love you guys to do is potentially just jump onto Team Free or was Team Empowered, but jump on there and look into the pin post. So I want you to click on there and look at the pin post. I'm going to share with you my screen right now. Bring up. So the idea now is that every single thing, all of our training, everything you need is going to be on our pin post. Why can't I see it? Let's have a look here. There we go. All right, so when you come onto the page, we're going to do a new cover photo. We're going to have a new cover photo in the next couple of days, and it's going to have the pin post, like really directing people to go to the pin post, because every bit of training is now you're going to plug your team into the pin post, and everything you need is here inside the pin post from now on. Okay, so as we have a look at the pin post here, at our training systems. So step one is everybody starts here. That's our first training system. Our second training system is our 5-star service, what we expect from you guys, and the service that we expect that, you know, you need to give to your customers to make sure they're having a great experience. Step three is obviously our isogenics business. So 90-day action plan. All right, so there's a link there that will take you straight to the isogenics business. So when you go through the start here and you're doing the 5-star service and you're starting to bring people into your business, you're giving them good service, you're getting them paid, you'll get to a point where you really want to launch your business. And that's where we want to take you to the isogenic business 90-day action plan. But we want to make sure that you're going through that start here tab first. From now on, you will see the team call will be here. In the team call link will be here in the pin post. So from now on, plug your team into there and find the pin post. Find the team free call. All right, find the Monday night call there. Sorry, heavily medicated.
Have a lot of medication.
All right, and our team call is now being recorded, and it's also being put into our YouTube channel. So we have a team-free YouTube channel for you guys now for all of our team recordings, and we're going to have advanced training go into that section there. So from now on, every single thing that we do as a team is going to be recorded and going to be put into our YouTube channel so that you can plug your team in and they can sit there on a Saturday night or a Sunday night and go through our team training so that it's all about duplication. So I'm going to share with you everyone that's here. So this is really about getting someone who's brand new to get there, to get some momentum into this business. So I'm going to run through this little gem right here. So as you can see, it comes up on your phone slightly different to this. I'm going to bring this up a little bit higher. I get rid of that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Just remove that. All right, so this is what comes up on your phone. This is what comes up on your desktop. First step is map to Crystal Executive. So our page is called Team Free Executive and Beyond. So we want you guys looking for executive and beyond. because we know that when you get to that place, that's when the compensation plan really opens up. So, but understanding that, there are steps in order to get to map to Crystal Executive. So when you click on that, it'll bring up how to get to consultant, how to get to manager, how to get to director, and how to get to executive. Our second step here is you share, they share, repeat. And what we want you to do there is we want you to, with your upline, watch you share, they share, repeat video and practice the script with your upline. So the key is that we want you to go through those first 2 steps before you worry about writing down, those friends to start off with, because we want you to understand that you really need to know where you're going. You need to know how to get someone's products paid. And then we're writing down our top 10 friend names. So when you click on that link, it'll bring you to a memory jogger where you can jot down your friends' names. Now, step 4 is contacting your friends. And we have 3 systems that you can contact your friends. We've got a text message system. We have the Curiosity Facebook post. And we also have a sample of the #1 income earner, Lynn Hagedorn, exactly what she says on the phone when she calls her people to have a chat, to get them to have a look at this incredible opportunity. So the reason why I've put it in that order is because the text message system is by far the easiest. People don't have to get on the phone. They don't have to answer any questions. They're literally just asking their friends to get on the call with you. I would suggest that you do the text message system and the Curiosity Facebook post together. So do the Curiosity Facebook post in there and get them sending text messages. Now in here, we've got handling objections. So I'm going to bring this up for you. And I think this is so important. I believe that when you can understand how to handle an objection, you can then you will have the courage to move forward and message your people. So I've put in here the top 10 objections that you're going to face. I don't do shakes. I don't want to lose weight. I only eat real food. It's too expensive. Don't have time. I'm too busy. It's a pyramid scheme. Don't make money off my friends. I'm not a salesman. I don't know enough people. Don't people at the top make all the money? So these responses are what you get all the time. And what I've done is I've put every single one of them into a way that you can respond. So I've pretty much created it for you. Now inside of this, I have put my story. So you're going to have to put your slight edge on your story. But it's very, very simple, basic. It's literally cut and paste. You can understand if someone says, is it a pyramid? I've literally put in there how you can respond. So now on, you can go and send messages. Someone says it's a pyramid and you come over here and you can copy and you can paste it into the message. I've also put in here a beginner option for handling objections. And that is, I don't know, however. However, I have someone who can help you. I have a video that I can send you, or I'm going to an info session. So if you've got an objection and you're a beginner, you can say, I don't know, however, and respond with one of those options. And then we've got advanced options for handling objections. That's not a problem. If money wasn't a problem, would you be still interested? Would you like to change that? And oh, you must have a story. Can I ask what happened? So there's some really advanced ways of handling an objection. And I feel that when you get to a point where you've spoken to enough people, you've had enough objections, that sometimes you can start to go with more of those advanced options. But for the moment, I want you to stay with what I call this one, which is feel, felt, found. So I've literally put feel, felt, found into all 10 of those objections. So it's too expensive. Feel, felt, found. Hey, Bob, I totally understand how you feel with regards to the cost. I felt the same way. However, what I found was once I worked out how much I was spending each day on food and compared it to Isogenics, I actually saved money. Isogenics is all about redirecting some of the money you're currently spending. The premium pack replaces 68 meals for the month. Therefore, with a variety of different systems to suit everyone's goals and budget, would it be okay if I ask you a few questions to see if Isogenics fits yours? So can you see how someone like literally smashes you for the cost, but you're coming back to them with the solution? Because an objection, all an objection is a way for someone to want to know more information. They want to know if they can actually do it. All right. So handling an objection is absolutely key if you want to really build this business. All right. So once you've handled some objections, the idea is then you want to get them onto a three-way call with your mentor or upline. So we've put in there how to make a three-way call, and then how to edify and introduce your upline. Now we've even got the 8 why questions. So the 8 specific questions to find out exactly how to find your why in your customer, in your prospect's mind. And then there's a follow-up system in there. So I really feel like that is a lot. When you can grasp all of that, I feel like you can absolutely explode this business. Like I really do. Using your three-way call, using your upline, but we want you guys to be independent Isogenics business builders where you can do this and you can train your team on this. So the whole idea now is if someone comes to you in your team and they say, how do you handle this objection? You're going to refer to this link and you're going to refer them to click on handling objection. So you're not now going to have to reply to them and try and answer that. You just point them in the right direction to find out where to find that information. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, awesome. So
how good does it look, guys? You excited? Thumbs up. So good.
So this is, everyone starts here. Every single person in your team, you're going to run them through this. I mean everyone. Everyone who wants to share the business. Everyone who wants to build a business, they start here. Okay? All right. So once you've got a few people into your business, the key to keeping them is 5-star service. So let's look at our 5-star service. This to me is 7 steps to 5-star customer service. And it's really, really simple now because imagine this, you've got someone in your team who's just enrolled 3 people for the week. Where do you go? What do you do? How do you support them with supporting their team? Now you've got this tool of 5-star service and you're going to say to that person, okay, if they come to you and say, how do I enroll them? You're going to go, I want you to go to 5-star service. I want you to click on how to enroll a new customer. They're going to click on that. And all of a sudden, when it shows up, there's a video of the steps on how to enroll someone. So rather than you sitting there having to explain it all, you're going to sit there with them and guide them through this step by step. So you're then going to send your customer a welcome message. We've now got the welcome message in a template. So no one is going to have to send their own welcome message or come up with their own welcome message. The template's in here. So all you do is go in there and copy it. And it's got our welcome to Isogenics link in there. It's got, please go through steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the welcome to Isogenics site below. And let's book in your phone call within 24 hours for your welcome call. They're going to click on this. And this link is something that our team has been working on for 3 years. So this welcome to IsaUni link is literally the backbone to your service with your customer. So you've just asked them to do the first 4 steps. So they go in and they download the IsaLife app. They watch the Shake Day video. They watch the Cleanse Day video. And you know what here? They watch the back office tour. So now all you're doing is guiding people and getting them to click and view. All right, this is going to save you so much time, it's not funny. I got Jonathan to follow this, and he got his person to watch the back office tour, and he said it saved him 25 to 30 minutes on the call because they'd already watched the back office tour. So I've done a back office video tour in there. It goes for about 7 minutes of their whole back office. So now you're just plugging them into what you need to plug them into.
And I think a really good point there, and I remember Rachel Thomas saying it to us because she uses a version of this, is that not just assuming they're going to click on it and watch it. Actually say, click on it now while you're on the phone with them, or whether you're face to face, whatever it might be, and get them to click on it, touch it, click on it, look at it, so that they've done it and it's visual to them. Otherwise, people just scroll straight past it, don't they?
They do. And this is, I mean every single thing that they need in 30 days is in here. Like everything. Their Shake Day video, it also comes with a Shake Day plan. It also comes, so I want you guys, your job from tonight and this week is to go through these links and have a look at them and see how you're going to work this into your business. But from now on, at no point do you ever have to answer a question because they're all in here. If you go down here, it's got to open the box video, and then weight loss solutions. You've got healthy aging solutions, energy and performance solutions. You know, now you've got the amped range performance. Like every single thing that they need is in this link for their service.
When they ask you that question, instead of answering it, you send them the link and say, please click on here. This is where you'll find the information. You don't give it to them verbally.
Yeah.
You don't write it.
Yeah. You never write it or verbally give them information from now on in. You point them in the direction of how to find it. If you do that, I guarantee you will create leverage and you will create time freedom in your business. If you're having to answer every question, if you're having to write out every single thing, number one, it's time consuming. Number two, it's not duplicatable. You will not have a duplicatable business if you do not point people in the right direction of where to find it.
Come and make them tour guide.
Yeah. Okay, so that's there. Here we go. All right, so you've sent them the welcome message and you've got them to click on it. Now we're going to add the person to the healthy living page. Here you go, pretty easy. There's a picture and there's a button there that says add, and you add your customer to the healthy living page. After you've added them to the healthy living page, you're going to welcome them to the healthy living page. So here is what we do. We welcome them, the picture, and this is what we write. Pretty simple, but you welcome them to the healthy living page. Once you've done that, you're going to organize with your upline a call for your upline to welcome them to the team. So this welcome call, there's 6 steps to that welcome call. Now, the cool thing is that you're going to go over that welcome to IsaUni link, but you're going to complete the new associate checklist. And that's really important that you go through that new associate checklist. So when you click on that, the new associate checklist pops up straight on your phone. You don't have to go and search for it. And then I want you to cover what to expect in their first 14 days. So if you have a look here, there's a video with a 14-day talk of exactly what your customer is going to feel in the first 14 days. And we've written it out for you. So again, you're going to educate your team to follow this and go through the steps. And if you educate your new customer that through those first 14 days, this is how they're going to feel, then if they do have some up and down days, they're not going to send the products back. But they are going to have a moment where they have an aha moment, and you're going to be supporting them. So you've done the welcome call, that's awesome. And then love this bit here, right? Help your customer get paid. What happens? We click on that and it goes straight back to everyone starts here. So immediately it goes back to everyone starts here. So it's exactly the same system. Okay. And then this is the last thing here. So the 30-day contact points, we click on that. And this is what we expect through the first 30 days of their experience. So first 1 to 5 days is check-in, you're just sending a message. If you click on that link, it takes you immediately to what you need to do on the first 5 days. You're sending them a text message. And then on day 6, there's a script of what you need to say on day 6. So this is a phone call that you're going to make with your customer. And it goes a little bit like this. Hey, Bob, what are you doing so far? And they're going to say, my clothes are fitting better, I have more energy, and I'm sleeping soundly. That's exciting. Now, guess what? As long as you trust the process, it only gets better from here. Now, tell me, Bob, who are 2 friends that you know for sure that would like to have better sleep, more energy, and have their clothes fitting in just 6 days as well? All right? And you're going to go through that process. If he says, yep, I've got Maria and Peter. Great. Why don't we do this? We have a simple text message system that you can send them in order to see if they are open to looking at some information and having me help them get started just like I did with you. Remember the other day I mentioned when they get started, you are going to receive anywhere between $150 and $450. How cool is that? They're going to go, yep, awesome. And then you've got the text message system right there. Videos that they can send, off you go. All right. So that is our 5-star service. These first few steps, you guys are already doing those anyway. You know how to enroll someone. You're sending them the welcome message, but we want you to send the welcome message from here because it's duplicatable. You're adding them to the Healthy Living page and you're welcoming them to the Healthy Living page. So those first 4 steps, you guys are doing really well. We want to make sure that you're doing the setup call with your upline. That's really crucial. And we're going through the new associate checklist. We want to help them get their products paid for. And then we want to give them great 30-day 5-star service. All right. What do you reckon? All good?
Who wants to give some feedback? Just unmute yourself.
I'd just like to say thank you so much for the incredible work and effort and time you guys put into this. This is just so simple to follow. Really, there is no excuse of, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do, what's the next step or whatever. It's all there to follow. It's so simple, like, wow, brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Irina. Appreciate that. Anyone else got some feedback? Do they feel like, yeah, it's fair? Go for it. Just unmute yourself, babe.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi, you can all hear me. I was in the Manchester event It was my second event. The first one that I went to was in Cardiff, and it was in like a close event, quite small, and it was just more informal, getting to know everyone. This one yesterday, I drove so far to get there with hardly anything to support me, but I made sure my body was in that room listening. Now, everything that they taught me yesterday was super, super influential and solid. A lot of it I had to step out because that's the way I learn. If I grab something, I need to go off and make sure I'm sucking in. However, getting here and this morning, you've just blown me away with this system. This is a great system. This is good. I've been in sales, but I love helping people, and this is not sales. What you made it into, you just upped the level from the Manchester event. So well done.
Oh,
well done. That's amazing. Honestly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Awesome. Great feedback. Anyone else got any feedback?
Yeah, thanks so much, Rachel and Greg. Sorry, someone else was chatting. Hey guys, that's bloody amazing. Like seriously, like I know everyone sort of had their own different ways in the past of doing different things, but it doesn't really matter now because, you know, duplication is so much more important than your way or what you think works best. And I'll just hat off to you and Rach Pedretti, whoever contributed to creating that. Absolutely phenomenal, mate. Like, unbelievable. Like, that is just super clear, super simple. It's a system that, like, if we all get behind that and really just start to follow it, mate, there's no end to the depth you can grow in this business now. Like, and that's pretty bloody amazing.
Yeah, well, the whole idea, mate, is thanks for that feedback. It's great. The whole idea is for you guys to succeed. You know, that's what it's all about. We want you guys to succeed. And what we're seeing is we're seeing you guys enroll a lot of people. But in a way, it's almost like a bit of a rolling or rotating door. They're coming in, having good experience, and then all of a sudden, 2-3 months down the track, you know, they've chosen something else to do and their health's not that important and they just drop off. So we're seeing lots of people come in, lots of people dropping out. So now we feel like we've got a system that we can really walk forward together with, that we know we're all moving in the same direction with, and we're all saying the same similar things, and we're all giving similar service. I think when we come from that place, all of us can duplicate and all of us can grow deep. Like, I mean,
anyone coming in can do this. So Sophia, you're brand new, you've had some sales background, but you've got this system now that you can just follow from A to Z and plug anyone that's new coming in as well into it. You can have that confidence and anyone can see that they can do this.
It's amazing. I'm at home with my baby boy. I mean, I did aircraft maintenance in university. I did all the right things, but I always wanted to make people feel good. You can hear him, Mum. It comes and goes with me with emotions, because starting from where I am and how I've lived in the past and all walks of life I can talk to, it comes in floods. But what you just said there, Greg, how we can all work together, those moments for me are my aha moments, because it's like, do you know what? You are still helping people. This isn't a gimmick. You're here to help people feel good. Do you know? That's important. And it comes up into, as a new person coming into this business, being a skeptic. And that's what I can see to people. I mean, it's about learning and all of that. But whenever you say we're all singing from the same hymn sheet and we're all doing it, that's professional. That we're all saying the same thing and it's compliant and everyone will trust, and you're upholding the Isagenics reputation from what I've seen so far. And this system, if we all follow it clearly, as easy as it is great. You can just click in, click out what you need. But you're continuing to uphold a reputation that I just couldn't leave this. I was like, I'm in an RN, but I just can't leave it. I left my babies to go to Manchester. I don't leave my babies for anyone.
Yeah.
And I did it. I had to. Do you know?
Love
it's
it.
amazing. Thank
Awesome.
you. Thank you.
Did anyone else want to share? Has anyone else like been in the business for maybe a couple of years, been with us and know that, you know, this has probably been coming for a while, but now gone, oh, okay, this is different. I don't know, Tremaine?
Yep.
Sheridan?
I'd love
Shirley?
to. I must say, like working full time, I've always struggled with where things are, and I'm a bit of a have to know where everything is and in its place. This has just changed. It's a game changer because everything is where it needs to be and it's duplicatable. So for me, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's insane. And I know that, you know, I have been looking at, you know, the changes that you've been making to it, and it's just incredible. And being able to implement that and to be able to go through with people that you're talking with, you can show them where they need to go instead of trying to talk to people when time is very precious. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest thing as well, Tremaine, is now you guys won't have to explain anything anymore. You just won't, especially when you've got a new team building a business. You plug them into the correct direction and say, right, we're going to start at step 1, and then we're going to go to step 2, and you're going to do it together, and you're going to do step 3 and step 4. And once they get to a point where they're really on their feet and they're really working through it and they're ready to do a 90-day game plan, boom, you just click them into the 90-day game plan, then they're off and running and they've got IsaGenics business. But I feel like to get people going, I don't believe that we have a system in IsaGenics that gets people going in a way that is singing from the same. I don't know. I just feel like now we've got a system where we can get people some momentum early on in their journey. Hey Shazzy, did you want to share?
Absolutely.
She's on the edge of her seat.
Hi guys. Love
Hey
you.
Shaz.
Want to hug you, Rach.
Oh,
Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I've been in the business for almost 3 years now with these guys, Rach and Greg, and I've seen all of the blood, sweat and tears that have gone into this over the last 3 years. Like it's taken that long to come up with this one duplicatable place. It's absolutely mind-blowing, seriously. And there's not many people that you meet that are unemployed. You know, like I'm lucky enough to do this full time, but for me, trying to get momentum with people who are working full time and, you know, they just don't have the time to do what I do, because in the past we have been going, you know, here and explaining I've spent a lot of time with people, and this, it's just amazing to be able to send them to one place, and it's so simple. You guys on the call, you have no idea how lucky you are to have these guys as your leaders and your mentors. The work behind this, Greg, is just phenomenal.
I think that's probably going to be the greatest challenge for people that have been doing it for some time, because you're all knowledgeable and you've all been probably saying the same spiel over and over again because you know it back to front. But to actually stop when someone asks you a question and not answer it, that's probably going to be the greatest challenge. I know personally for me, it's, you know, I have to stop myself and think, okay, right, where's the tool? I can send the tool and that's what's going to duplicate. And that's how I'm going to empower my team as well to learn and be able to do it themselves.
And I think that is exactly the word, is empowering your team to do it. Because if you do, and we're only learning from experience, guys, you know, we've been in this 4 years, but we're failing forward with you together. We're all failing forward, all of us. And we looked at our business and said, far out. You know, we've been helping so many people and trying to do it for them and finding the answer for them and sending it to them. And you get to 3 years, 4 years down the track and you turn around and you're like, I'm exhausted. So this has been in the making for a long time because I could see that we weren't really leveraging and duplicating. So all I stress for you guys is really just to follow it, look at it, study it, go through it. So the main thing out of tonight's call is if we can hashtag duplication as our call tonight. And we're going to be putting this call up in our new YouTube channel. So what I want you guys to do from tonight's call is go into the pinned post, click on the YouTube channel and subscribe. We've only got 13 people subscribed. After tonight's call, we should have 30. Update that YouTube channel with new training. You get a notification and you get to watch our new training. So anything, I mean anything that we train on now will be in that YouTube channel. So you have a brand new person who goes, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? What do I need to learn? I want this. I'm ready. Plug them into our YouTube channel. They can look at all of our team calls. They can look at all the new training that's coming. You can plug them into everyone starts here. And they're like, oh, okay, step one, map to crystal executive. You're an associate. You need to get to consultant. What does that mean? I need 2 people. Right, we're going to do that. We need to know how to you share, they share, repeat. We need to understand that. We need to know our friends and we need to contact them. We need to handle objections and we need to get people on 3-way calls and we need to follow them up. Boom. You guys do that over and over and over and over. And, you know, I can't stress to you enough how much you guys will break through this year. That's what I feel. I'm excited.
Can I just say something really quick as well, Greg?
Yeah.
I've always found that I've been one of those people that couldn't start until I had all of the information. So I was like, oh, I don't really know what the answer is to that, or I don't know how to handle that, so I'm just not going to do anything. So I think for people like me, it really helps because now you have all of the answers there. There's somewhere to refer and you can take those next steps without freaking out. So I think it's really good for people like that as well.
And I think I want to give a massive shout out to you, Fawn, a massive shout out to Tremaine, because you guys have been through this for the last couple of years with us. I know Tremaine has, and you have, Fawn. Obviously, a massive shout out to Rachel Pedretti. Marcel's been off the charts, amazing, putting this together with us, and obviously my beautiful wife, and you guys as well. You know, you all inspire us. So this is a team effort. This is our training. This is our system. This is team free. This is us united, working together, for this business and exploding. And, you know, I feel like, you know, Ray Higdon says it the best. The hardest thing in network marketing is duplication. Like, by far. You'll get to a point in your business and you won't grow any further because of duplication. So the thing is, what you do needs to duplicate 100 to 200 to 300 levels deep. And if it doesn't, if it only duplicates 1 to 2 levels deep, all you're going to do is spend all your time recruiting more and more and more people. The goal is to recruit enough people, to duplicate enough people, to then have it grow deep and have it so that 100 levels deep, you don't even need to know what they're sending because you know it's exactly the same as what you're sending and they're getting results. That's when you can have time freedom. That's when we can all be on a yacht, sipping champagne together and knowing that our team's duplicating, because it doesn't really matter what you do. It matters what duplicates. So I'm excited, guys. Yeah, I'm pumped. Like, even though I probably sound a little bit flat.
He has been working his butt off for this. It's amazing. Hold on, honey.
Oh, cheers. Should be high five. Okay. So anyway, you guys are amazing, and the goal with you guys this week is really to go through that pinned post, go through each link, and go through it. And I mean, you get a new person, and you're going straight through that, like 100%. So if they want to build a business, they want to get their products paid, they want to really look at this, it's everyone starts here.
I think it's also a great way to reignite a conversation with someone that might have fallen off or might have gone cold on you for a while, that's using their products, or even someone that you may have spoken to about the business before and they were too busy. How exciting. You've got this amazing system that you can leverage your time.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a look at it?
Yeah. As soon as you enroll a new person, go to the 5-star service link and you just follow the 5-star service link. You do not have to look anywhere else anymore. You go to the 5-star service link, everything you need is in there. The welcome message is step 2, and inside that welcome message is everything your customer needs for 30 days. So you do not have to go and research and find anything else anymore for your customers. It's all there. And when they ask you a question, you refer them straight back to the link. Do not answer that question. Refer them back to where they can find it. It's in the link. So it's your job as a business owner, as a CEO, to get your head around all of that so you can be a great, awesome navigator. That's your job now. Just navigate people. All right. Any other questions before we go? I think we're pretty much done, you guys. Rosanna's twirling her hair. I think she's done. You guys are awesome. No other questions? If there are, yell out. The questions on here.
Hi guys, can I just say something?
Yeah. Hey,
I've been watching you guys for years, and you've really inspired me tonight. Like, I wasn't actually going to get on the call, but I'm so glad I did. And going through that has really taken the overwhelm out of it for me, and has really given me. I always suffered the self-belief.
Yep.
But even I know I can do that. So you've made it just so easy. And thank you from the bottom of my heart.
It's awesome to see you.
Thanks, guys.
You know how long it's been, Dee? Your hair's grown. That's how long.
I know. My hair grows massively fast.
That's how long it's been, Dee. It's
Hopefully
awesome.
we see you every week from now on.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Yep. I'm back for good.
Yeah, it's good to have you. And, that's the cool thing about this is, you can drop off and you can come back. We're always going to open our arms up and say, welcome back, because we want every one of you guys to feel welcome. We want every one of you guys to succeed and just get the results that you want to get and have the life that you want to have. And hopefully this system is one step closer to that for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like I was just chasing my tail around and around and around, and then getting lost. So this has just made it really simple. Thank you. Love you guys.
Anytime, Dee. And if any one of you in our team get me sending you back to one of these links, you're going to know why. All right.
Being an associate for so long, and I signed up for an IsaUni challenge yesterday at the event. Sometimes I think with this company, because it's unbelievable, sometimes I think, oh my God, what's happening here? Who are these people? Why are these people so happy? And it's because of what this company does. It makes you feel good from the inside, and it pays you for it. What on earth? Do you know? And watching you guys up here, I mean, when I talk to people, I've got business associates in Australia. It's crazy. I'm so proud to be a part of it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And thank you for being a part of it. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys being on the call. We went a little bit over, but you guys are superstars, and we'll see you throughout on the pages, and we'll see you next week. Love you guys.